Hi guys. So, super weirdest angle ever, but I'm wondering if this can kind of sound a little bit ASMR adjacent because my voice is very close to the microphone in this shot. So, I did an unboxing for Dame Darcy's Mermaid Tarot earlier today, and I ripped the box. I I don't know. I was just a little too salty about certain things that I'm just not going to get into this time. So, I'm just going to do like a little I don't even know what I'm doing. We'll see what happens. I kind of love this. Like, look how detailed this is. Please go to damedarcy.com, book section, then Mermaid Tarot deck, then click guide to using the tarot. Thank you. So these are the two like little extra. I guess you can get access to the guide online. I like that she has bat wings and a mermaid tail. That's cute. And then Dame Darcy herself. Okay, so I think I'm just gonna do like a little, just, I'm flipping through randomly. Like the unboxing that I did, this deck doesn't come in order. In the unboxing that I did, I put it in order, and then I flipped through all the cards, and now I've shuffled them so they're all out of order again. Here are the card backs. I mean, you can see there's a lot more. There's a lot of walkthroughs online, but I'm just gonna kind of assess the cards as we go here. And my phone is going to cut off at 16 minutes and 31 seconds. So if I don't say goodbye, it's just because my phone ran out of storage. I may not get through this entire deck. I like him. He has like sort of an Adam Ant quality, and his lips are kind of purple. Just got this deck in the mail because I don't have any mermaid decks, and I was really feeling the solstice vibes this weekend, and I wanted a mermaid deck, and I've had my eye on this one for a while. So I bought it because it was on sale on Etsy. Overall, I really like it. I like the expressive, sort of impulsive, kind of crunchy quality to the art. I think overall it works as far as like symbolism. Not sure about this as a Six of Pentacles, but I mean, it all seems like, you know, stuff I can work with. There's a vibe to this deck that is easy for me to tap into because I think you know, Dame Darcy and I are both like white women of a certain age, white weird women of a certain age. It's a certain level of that is very easy. There's a vibe with this deck that's very easy for me to tap into. Don't love the whole like proposal vibe. Like, I get that it makes sense for Four of Wands, but I just personally don't love it. I guess she ran into some criticism about this deck. The first edition of this deck included several pieces of art that appeared to be kind of plagiarism from the Lo Scarabeo Mermaid Tarot. But it seems to me like I didn't even know about that particular controversy until last night, so I'd already ordered the deck. It seems to me that she has replaced all of that imagery that she got criticized for. This is a very Marie Antoinette vibe. There's lots of cute guys in this deck. This one is possibly the cutest, in my opinion. They're just my type. Normally, I don't think guys are cute in decks, but this deck just has boys that are my type for the most part. There's I think only 8 cards with women of color in this deck. I don't even know if there are any men of color. This is one of my favorite cards. Really, really beautiful Empress. I love this like shiny hair effect thing that she does. This Hermit's kind of boring. He's a cutie. Anyway, love a traditional looking Two of Swords. I just thought I would at least show it off because it is one of my new decks. Dame Darcy is friends with Courtney Love, and this kind of looks like her to me. I do think just like first impressions, and sometimes first impressions hold no bearing on like your actual reactions to a deck, but or like how it actually ends up being, what it ends up being like to work with the deck. But first impressions for me, I think it's going to be really easy for me to work with. The cardstock is it's matte and thick, but it's not like that super smooth nice matte, but it's not that like really really sticky rose petal. It's kind of in between. So it's not super easy to shuffle so far. Like I'm definitely going to have to like break it in, but it's not terrible. Overall, this is like, I've wanted a mermaid deck for a while, but this was the only one that really caught my eye. And I've almost gotten it several times. And again, I just got it a couple hours ago, but I really do think that it's going to work for me. I tend to like vibe, especially immediately. I tend to more immediately vibe with decks that are hand drawn or hand like I don't think she probably used a computer for any of this, for any of the imagery in this deck. I really don't think she did. The tower and the star were right next to each other. Either I didn't shuffle well or that just happened to be that way. So sorry I'm doing an out of order flip through. I prefer to watch flip throughs that are in order myself, but I just didn't feel like putting it in order a second time. He's a pretty cute magician. I'm just like, look at this cute boy. Look at this cute boy. Look at this cute boy. So just, this is the first of my like, I said in the video that I posted earlier this week, like intense acquisition phase is what I'm in right now, and this is the first of the like decks that I've ordered recently. I've ordered like 5 or 6 different decks recently, and this is the first to make it to me. Shipping was pretty fast. I did have a little bit of a miscommunication with Dame Darcy that like, I mean, it may be like entirely that she just missed my message, but essentially what happened was I nice world card. I ordered this deck on a Friday evening. I had a friend offer to gift me her used copy Saturday afternoon. And I was like, okay, it's over the weekend. Maybe I can request an order cancellation, because personally, I will always choose a used deck over a new one. I like the vibes in a used deck. I just think it's really special. And so I was like, okay, I'll just request a cancellation. It's been less than 24 hours since I ordered this deck. Maybe, she definitely hasn't shipped it yet. So that was on Saturday afternoon that I sent her that message. No answer. On Monday, I got a shipment notification. I sent her a second message because it was in like pre-transit, and I was like, but wait, I don't need this anymore. My friend gave me this deck. And I was very sweet about it. And then Tuesday afternoon, she replied to my message finally saying, I'm sorry, it's already shipped, blah, blah, blah. And by that point, it was like on the move. So it wasn't in pre-transit anymore. So to me, it sort of seemed like she intentionally ignored my message and like didn't reply until after she had shipped it. Like, oh, so sorry, you can mail it back if you want. So that was a little disappointing, but I mean, it could have genuinely been that she just did not see the message in time. So I did end up needing to tell my friend, don't send me your deck. Maybe this is a sign that you should keep it a little bit longer. But I am a little bit sad that this is not the lovingly used copy that I'm holding in my hands right now. But hey, that's my fault for being so impulsive. Whenever I decide I want something, I just like go for it. I had mentioned it on my weekly Mixtressrae radio broadcast, and that's how my friend was like, oh my god, I have this deck and I don't use it anymore, you can have it. But by the time she'd heard me saying that, I had already ordered myself a copy because I was mentioning that I was thinking about ordering it, and of course once I say something like that out loud, I'm just gonna do it. Anyway, so this is the Dame Darcy Mermaid Tarot, very quick and dirty flip through. Do a little bit of shuffling here. It's easy to overhand shuffle. I've gotten to a point, guys, where like I'm starting to accept, like, as much as I complain about cardstock, I'm starting to just like accept whatever cardstock is. Just deal with it. Just accept it for what it is. So even though this isn't like the perfect cardstock because I think it's too thick and it's a little too matte, I'm okay with it. Just do a little reading for us real quick. I wanted to get this deck. I was just having like a really peaceful solstice weekend, doing a lot of swimming, and I am on land. I have chubby legs. I do not, I'm very clumsy. On land, I am very clumsy. But in the water, I know how to swim. I am graceful. I'm like really good at swimming. So like the only time in my life I ever feel graceful is when I'm swimming. So I had to have a mermaid deck at some point because whenever I'm in the water, I feel like a goddamn mermaid. Okay, here's our little reading. Two of Pentacles. Every time I get the Two of Pentacles, I put it in the middle, as I think of it as the Two of Pentacles is juggling the other two cards that we're about to flip. So let's see. Page of Pentacles and Six of Cups. Okay. So we're juggling like... This makes sense to me because it's like either I'm in the daily grind, making money, doing all the different things that I do. I have several different things that I do in my life to make ends meet, and, getting those things done is, it's like the days that I'm working, I'm getting things done, I'm getting that, I'm making the coin. I'm doing the things that I need to do. And then on days off, I'm just firmly planted in nostalgia world, Firmly just like trying to indulge my own personal nostalgia at all times and trying to recapture the simplicity of my own youth. So this is a personal one. Or, for whoever resonates with this particular reading, we can balance like being a grown-up that has to have a job with all of the things that like lit us up as children. We can balance both of those things. So I think that's what this message is. Thank you guys for watching my really weird review of Dame Darcy's Mermaid Tarot. I got the tuck box edition because I'm finding that I prefer tuck boxes. Now that I store most of my decks outside of their boxes anyway, anyway, my phone's gonna cut off any second now. So this is the end of this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!